definitely segregated. They had what they call wards, and you were hoarded in, bed here, bed here, bed there, bed there. When we went to visit people who were in the hospital. So Grady has a history of segregation. It felt mighty good to me when Hamilton Holmes was, and he had to be God's man to make some changes when it came to Grady Memorial Hospital. And even now, I had the opportunity to visit somebody who was in the hospital there, and it was refreshing to see what is going on there. Because before you knew that those doctors had supposedly taken the Hippocratic oath, but I kind of think some of them took the hypocritic oath. But that was the issue. We had separate facility, and it was the Hugh Spalding part, that served blacks.
Anything you can tell us about the Freedom Riders?
Only that a guy who was at Frank L. Stanton with me, whose name is Larry Hunter, was one of them. He was in school at Tennessee State. Some people work behind the scenes. Sidney Boney and all of them work behind the scenes with the Freedom Riders. But Larry Hunter, Nelson, let's see who else was among the Freedom Riders that came through. They really needed to spotlight the ones in Atlanta, because with Dr. King and everything here, it seems to me that we're the home plate, and somehow the Freedom Riders were kind of left out, the ones who were there. Erskine Ward participated with the Freedom Riders, and in fact, I think she was involved with the Pettus Bridge situation when it came to the voting situation too, and traveled out of state for that. They had some unmitigated gall, is all I can say. I thank God for them. Frank Holloway was one of them. And they were on a mission. And God didn't give them a spirit of fear. So I think they made quite a difference. Made quite a difference.
Okay. What about the quadrangle at Clark Atlanta?
Carolyn Long Banks was involved with the quadrangle at Clark Atlanta. I was on the Morris Brown end, and we had the Sarah Allen quadrangle. And it was a dorm set up like an apartment, so 5 students, 5 girls could share. And there again, the times have changed, because back then we had separate quarters, separate dorms. We even had what we call house mothers. And back then, you had to be in the dorm by 6 o'clock, and it was still light outside, and you couldn't walk to town, even though you could walk there in 10 minutes. without a note from your mom saying that you could go. And the boys were not allowed past the receiving room in the dorm. And so times have really. There's Aristine now. I just called your name.
There. Don't you look pretty?
You're the one. I didn't know it was going to be video. I thought it was all audio.
Oh, no. It's Hi.
They just finished asking me about the Freedom Riders.
Okay.
So you can go into that.
You're going to interview me again?
Oh, you've already been
Yeah,
interviewed?
I've been done.
Oh, okay.
I've been
And
done. Take care. Good to see you.
so you're headed over to Allen Temple?
Yeah, I gotta go pick Lily up first.
Okay.
And then come back.
Well, I had the privilege of Miss Atkinson came to pick me up.
Yeah.